Alright, Captain Chris here today. I was on eBay yesterday, or the other day, I mean, and I found some very, very, very rare fire alarms. Like, some alarms so rare, like, I got them so quickly, and it got in the mail so quickly, and I was happy to unbox these alarms. These alarms were very, very rare for me to find, and I was so lucky to find some of these. So let's start off with my Wheelock Exceeder. This is the Exceeder HSRL, and usually fire alarms have Spanish lettering on them, but this one has fire lettering on them. I have another fire alarm which I'll show that has the normal Spanish lettering. What makes this alarm rare, of course, is the fact it has English lettering. So you might see this is my fire alarm. This was my first fire alarm. This was my Gentex GE5. This is a normal fire alarm you'd usually see in a building. 99% of buildings, as you can see, has Spanish lettering. And of course, you see this all the time in the United States. But this is a very rare alarm because instead of Spanish lettering, it has English lettering. I don't get what the heck this is for, but it's so weird, and I don't get the point of having English lettering on a fire alarm. This has a very, very, very low pitched tone on it. It goes blah blah blah. Alright, my next fire alarm is a code violation. This is my Faraday 505 PS. This is a indoor speaker strobe. This cannot be used outdoors. Again, it's very odd. Instead of having Spanish lettering, like most fire alarms, it has English lettering, as you can see. And it has a 180 candela strobe, which it doesn't meet ADA requirements. Strobes have to be at least 300 candela. So, it's a very, very odd device. And what makes this a code violation, it can either be, it has to be either at least 300 candela. Here is the thing that's up to code. This is what you'll find in most buildings with these Faraday speaker strobes. Again, I don't know why this has English lettering, but most buildings you'll have the Spanish lettering, and you would have, you can either have a 2445 candela strobe or at least a 300 candela strobe. So this meets all the code requirements and can be used in any building. This is a piece of trash because it can't be used in any building. So yeah, my next fire alarm, again, it's a very odd fire alarm. It's a system sensor HRLA. Again, I got this from eBay. I got always these weird alarms from a big lot. Again, it's fire lettering. This alarm makes a very high pitched smoke alarm tone. Like you don't usually hear that tone in buildings, obviously, and it is not ULC listed, even though it says it's ULC listed. This thing is 5 candela, even though it says 15 candela. It's a fixed 5 candela strobe. This is a very odd device, and this is a piece of trash. The strobe, it's a pile of junk food. My next device is my Simplex ES. Again, it has fire lettering with the English, which is a code violation in the United States. You're supposed to have Spanish lettering on your fire alarms in the United States, and yet this has English lettering. So, and this also makes a very, very, it sounds like shh, shh, shh. I heard ones go brrr, brrr, but this goes shh, 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 like a 900 hertz tone. It's a very loud fire alarm. So yeah. My next device I got is my Apollo call point. But for some reason it says firelight alarms on it. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to mean, but this is my Apollo call point. You pull it, you push it, it works. It's a, yeah. Again, call points are the ultimate fire alarms. They are better than pull stations, which are junk. Again, this is supposed to say Fuego, instead of fire. But these are very, very, very odd devices. And you know the paint wearing on it. My next device is my Simplex 4051. This sounds like yeah, it's a very odd device. It has no lettering. Your fire alarms are supposed to be green. That's one thing I forgot to mention about some of my other ones, like the one over there, and this one, and that one. Your fire alarm is supposed to be green or white. Fire alarms cannot be red. So the people who decided to make red fire alarms are piles of junk food. Alright, the elephant in the room. This is my Simplex 4100 ES fire alarm control panel. I don't know what the Bosch and the FPT7024 is supposed to mean, but yeah, this panel can do 5 points. Again, it's a very weird panel. It's supposed to be green, but you know it's not. This can do 5 points. It's in English, even though it's supposed to be in Spanish. It can do 5 points, and I plugged it in, and it went boom. And I have the programming software for it. You can program it through the LCD. Simplex makes the best FACPs. All their software is non-proprietary. They have the best FACPs ever. They're reliable. They actually work. Unlike unlike Notifier of fire alarms, they are very slow to reset. Like Simplex takes like 5 seconds to reset. Notifier takes 1 minute to reset. Notifier is not reliable. Simplex is reliable. What else? Notifier is very, 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 very proprietary. Like your programming software is proprietary. The back boxes are proprietary. Simplex is not proprietary. Again, I don't know what this Bosch flaring is supposed to mean here, but trust me, this is a 4000 ES. That's what the seller told me it was. It has the buttons. It works. As you can see, the power is on right now on the panel, and so this is yeah. So yeah, that's my new alarms. These are very cursed alarms. Like I might as well be in Ohio at this point. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, and have a good April Fools.